Radio. V81 Radio. V81 Radio.
O Diyos aming Ama, ang lahat ng nilalang ay marapat na sumamba sa iyo. Higit sa iyong mga biyaya, sinasamba ka namin dahil ikaw ay ikaw. Lumalapit kami sa iyo, dakilang tagapaglikha, nagsusumamo at humihingi ng kapatawaran. Kami ay nagkulang at nagkasala. Patawarin mo kami sa katigasan ng aming mga puso. Turuan mo kami at dalhin sa inyong kalooban. Tingnan mo kami ng may awa at kahabagan. Hilumin mo po ang aming bayan, ang aming mga mahal sa buhay, kaibigan, kapitbahay, karatig bayan, ganun din ang aming mga kaaway sa pandemyang kinahaharap namin sa COVID-19. Isama niyo na rin ang mga may sakit sa iba't ibang karamdaman. Panginoon, balutin mo kami ng inyong kaluwalhatian. Itago mo kami sa lilim ng inyong mga pakpak laban sa anumang kapahamakan o wala sa oras na kamatayan. Kristo, ang tinapay ng buhay, alalahanin niyo po ang mga namumuno sa aming bansa, ang mga ilaw at haligi ng bawat tahanan, at mga kawani na nagtatanggol sa aming seguridad at mga frontliners. Batid mo, Panginoon, ang mga dinaraanan at bawat ganap sa aming buhay. Espiritong Banal, aming tanggulan at gabay, imulat ang aming mga mata at ipakita si Jesus ang Panginoon at tagapagligtas, ang nag-iisang katotohanan at tanging daan tungo sa Ama. Wala nang iba. Purihin ka, O aming Diyos. Ang presensya mo ay tunay na biyaya ng aming buhay. Ito ang aming samot panalangin sa pangalan ni Jesus, Kordero ng Diyos na nag-aalis ng kasalanan ng mundo. Amen.
Kahatid saya sa mga Pinoy, mga kanta at programang Tatak Pinoy. Napapanood at napapakinggan kahit saan ka man. Streaming worldwide. In South Manila, this is V81 Radio.
Malayo ka man sa iyong pamilya, dito ay hindi ka nag-iisa. Tiyak ito'y iyong hahanap-hanapin, dahil ito ang nagpapasaya sa atin. V81 Radio, V81 Radio. Ito ang radio mo, ito ang radio ko. V81 Radio, V81 Radio. Dahil mahal namin kayo. V81 Radio, V81 Radio. Para sa inyo ito, V81 Radio. Ang paborito ng bawat Pilipino, basta all hits, all Pinoy. panalo. Merong kwentong iyakan at tawanan. Kahit nasaan ka man ito'y mapapakinggan. Oh, V81 Radio, V81 Radio. Ito ang radio mo, ito ang radio ko. V81 Radio, V81 Radio. Dahil mahal namin kayo. V81 Radio, V81 Radio. Para sa inyo ito, V81 Radio. V81 Radio. Ito ang radio mo, ito ang radio ko. V81 Radio, V81 Radio. Dahil mahal namin kayo. V81 Radio, V81 Radio. Para sa inyo ito, V81 Radio.
The views and opinions expressed by the host do not necessarily state or reflect those of the company and its management. Furthermore, the views and opinions of the guests do not reflect those of the host, the show, this station, the management, and the network. Through Napalm, your new all-Pinoy alternative music program. Whether it's rock, metal, reggae, soul, or pop, we have it covered. Napalm features upcoming Pinoy artist and musician, hosted by your alternative revivalist, Charlie Diaz, and resident rockista, Pards Moro. So sit back and relax. Enjoy Napalm, only here on V81 Radio, Manila, where alternative lives.
Good morning, afternoon, and evening to all of our digital Pinoys worldwide. This is your anchor, Charlie Diaz, welcoming everyone to our new all Pinoy alternative music program where we feature, highlight, and support our Filipino artists and musicians. So always remember, Napalm is your Pinoy alternative music source. So for today, Season 4, Episode 42, entitled He's really made in the Philippines. Okay. Anyway, we would like to greet, of course, all of our audience, all of our kababayans, OFW music community listeners and viewers around the world, at syempre, in our motherland here in the Philippines. Yan. Before we start off our program, of course, I would always like to be accompanied here by our rockista, a Napalm advocate, a band member, and a alternative music enthusiast, Mr. Pards Moro. Okay. Pards. I think nakamute ka, Pards, yata. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay na? Ayun.
Yes.
Okay. So, magandang hapon sa lahat. This is Pards Moro, your resident rockista dito sa Napalm Radio on V81. Ayun, kamusta, Charlie?
Okay naman. This week has been interesting and kasi actually, di ba kagaya nan, today officially is the end of the ECQ daw.
Sana.
So, a day before, like Saturday night, nag-a-announce na sila, may extension next week. Pero so far, wala pa tayong naririnig. So sana, keeping our fingers crossed, wala nang announcement mamayang gabi para by tomorrow, everything is back to normal.
Yun nga lang, no, Charlie, kasi as we check yung news reports, yung number of cases is still not going down. So, maybe if just in case lang na mag-announce ulit, I don't think na makakasama din, So, sana, yun nga lang, syempre, in terms of preparation, for example, katulad ko, di ba? Iniisip ko may pasok na tomorrow. So, mas okay din na alam ko na kung anong gagawin ko. So, hopefully, if they're going to announce it, sana medyo ngayon na. Para
Oh.
makapag-prepare. Ayan, sige.
Actually,
Yeah.
yung friend ko nga sinabihan ako over the past few days, no? Dalawa silang may-ari ng milk tea,
Mm, 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 mm,
shop.
mm,
Ang lakas-lakas daw ng ano ngayon, ng milk tea. Like,
mm,
grabe yung sales
mm,
nila. And sinabi nila, simula daw nagka-ECQ at nag-distribute yung government ng
mm.
amilyar, o so enumeration, parang biglang nagtumaas ang bentahan ng milk tea. So siguro
Mm,
yung mga
mm,
tao
mm.
naiinis na rin being cooked up in their homes. Yan, bilihan ng milk tea kaya ang taas daw ng sales ng milk tea.
Mhm. Isa pang maganda ngayon kasi, all of the businesses, they manage to parang, create a system na supposed to be before 'di ba sa store pumupunta yung mga tao, 'no? So, kaya ngayon, buhay na buhay din yung mga Grab, mga Food Panda kasi they are the ones linking yung milk tea papunta dun sa mga mahilig sa milk tea.
Oo.
So, ayan. So, anyway, for today's head-to-head, we have two bands na na-feature na natin dito sa Napalm. We have Dogfight versus Grab 7. Both are heavy bands, kaya ako sila pinagbangga. And they have songs na medyo related sa depression, na medyo related din sa napapanahon or sa situation natin ngayon, pandemic.
Mm.
So we have Dogfight. We have a song from Dogfight entitled Depression. And Dogfight is from Davao pala, no? And we have a band called Grab 7 from Mindanao. Agusan, tama ba? I'm not
Mm.
sure, no? We'll check later. Yeah, they have a song entitled Mixed Emotion. So that's our head to head. That's Dogfight versus Grab 7.
I'll fight for the right to live. I'll stand for what I believe. Mix emotion, mix emotion, mix emotion, mix emotion. I can imagine those little ones in the street, open arms, shouting no furnace. So you and I appreciate this state. How come they're out of mind? Imagine in the outside, I feel it inside of us, falling for them. Imagine in the outside, I feel it inside. We're a cell. Mix emotion, mix emotion. Mixed emotion, mixed emotion, cold pain, suffering and completing how this the parents realize they live them up in the gods of chaos spirit, looking for glory. Imagine in the outside, I feel it inside of us, falling for them. Imagine in the outside, I feel it inside, where it's done. Mixed emotion, mixed emotion, mixed emotion, mixed emotion. Poverty, how could we always happening? As we sin, it's endless mystery. I do. Outside of it, inside of words, feeling. Even in the outside of feeling, inside of stuff. Mix emotion, mix emotion, mix emotion, mix emotion, mix emotion. Mix emotion, mix emotion, mix emotion.
So that was the song Depression by Dogfight, followed by the song Mixed Emotion by the band Grab 7 for our head to head.
Okay. So by the way, Pards, I stand corrected kanina earlier that the title of our episode today is Welcoming Another Masters of Napalm. Kasi
Mm,
syempre,
mm, mm,
atong guest natin mamaya, I guess everybody knows already, it's Ugoy-Ugoy, which is one of
mm,
the mainstream bands of the
mm,
1990s. Yon. Especially for our, more mature audiences, they know of this band because this band has been
mm.
really going around,
Yeah.
not only in the Philippines but also worldwide in key cities.
Mm,
Ayun. And by the way, just a trivia before we end this segment, no? um we kind of learned already that our band Ugoy Ugoy for today has 11 band members, and they are now officially the most number in terms of band members that we have guested ever, kasi the last time we had
mm,
a big group was November 1,
mm,
2020, and the band was Collie Herb. It's a
mm,
reggae band. So
mm,
ngayon, officially, at this date, April 11, Ugoy Ugoy, which is composed of 11 band members, is officially now the biggest,
mm,
the most, or the biggest band of the more number of band members in a single group.
mm,
Yon.
mm.
Okay, so we will pause for a short break. Stay tuned here on Napalm, your new all Pinoy alternative music source.
Magbabalik ang New All Pinoy Alternative Music. Dito lang yan sa V81 Radio, Manila.
Please allow me to introduce myself. I'm a man of wealth and taste. I'm the king of rock, there is none higher. Some your MCs should call me sire. To run my kingdom, you must choose fire. I won't stop rocking till I retire. Now we rock up funny and come correct. All sets are on time and rhyme connect. Please allow me to introduce myself. I'm a man of wealth and taste. I'm the king of rock, there is none higher. Some your MCs should call me sire. To run my kingdom, you must choose fire. I won't stop rocking till I retire. Now we rock up funny and come correct. All sets are on time and rhyme connect.
Isang masayang April na naman ang inyong aabangan sa Home Not Alone Season 3 kasama si Papa Gio, Karen Sita, Kelvin Miranda, and Mikey Quintos, Sams David, P6, and Curey. Kaya mag-ready na sa all-out na kwentuhan, kulitan at kantahan this April sa Home Not Alone Season 3 kasama si Papa Gio. Wednesdays 7 p.m. California time o Thursdays 10 a.m. Philippine time. Dito lang yan syempre sa V81 Radio, Los Angeles. Balikan na natin ang New All Pinoy Alternative Music. Dito lang yan sa V81 Radio, Manila.
Okay, welcome back. You're still here on Napalm, your new all Pinoy alternative music program with our guest artist of the week, Ugoy Ugoy. Okay, so before we bring in the band members, let us give a short background and highlight about the band. So, Ugoy Ugoy started in 1992 when Wingard Tracy asked Bond Samson, band leader and keyboardist, to put together a small band after hearing Lynn sing during a rehearsal initially called the Big Band. The group opened the music hall in 1992 alongside Side A and Art Start. They move on to become the Bourbon Street Big Band, this time managing themselves, and would play at the New Orleans restaurant on Quezon Boulevard, and soon after Club Dread. They met their future manager Butch and Beta Dance. The Dance, who were the managers of Apo Hiking Society, brainstormed alongside the music and a name that would capture the swinging sensibilities their music imbibed, as well as sound more Filipino. Ugoy-Ugoy was then born. From the start, the band played both jazz and funk music, notably from Count Basie, Tower of Power, Blood, Sweat, and Tears, and moved into incorporating band, pop, rock, and ballroom dancing tunes later on. They have traveled in the US three times as backup band and front act of the Apo Hiking Society, as well as around the Philippines. They also had countless solo shows around the country and as a backup band in various artists. Ugoy Ugoy was once dubbed as one of the best bands in Asia by CNN. Although known as a dance band when playing for weddings and corporate function, Ugoy Ugoy would concentrate on funk and jazz tunes when it would play in popular gigs around Metro Manila. Ugoy Ugoy was most active around 1992 to year 2000, and in 2019 they played at a full house in 19 East with a reunion concert called Ugoy Ugoy 25. At present, some of the members live abroad and most members are still musicians. So their album is officially entitled "Step into the Rhythm" in 1997. So to say the least, for nearly 3 decades, Ugoy Ugoy Band has performed in every major venues in the Philippines and key cities around the world. Okay, let me introduce to you officially the band members of Ugoy Ugoy. So Lynn Sherman on vocals, Bond Samson on keys and arranger, Noel Santiago on guitar and vocals, George San Jose on drums and vocals, Miyong Pakana on bass and vocals, Tito Hilario on alto sax and flute, J.D. Villanueva on baritone sax, Michael Picong Guevara on tenor sax, Aries Antinero on trombone, Boogie Abarico on trumpet, and Paddy Feliciano on trumpet. Let us all welcome them.
Hello!
Hello!
Magandang
Hello.
hapon.
Pinakamagandang buhay
Yan.
po.
Ayan.
Yeah.
Okay. So, for those of you who are listening, sorry at hindi natin mapagkasya lahat sila. There are limitations to our system na ginagamit ngayon. So, welcome sa Napalm Ugoy-Ugoy Band. So, siguro before tayo magpatuloy sa ating kwentuhan, Charlie, siguro mag-play muna tayo ng isang song from
Oh,
Ugoy-Ugoy.
yes, exactly. This is a cover song that they made. It's entitled Make Me Smile, a cover song by Chicago. And let's hear their first song for us.
Children play in the park. They don't know I'm alone in the dark. Even though time and time again I see your face smiling inside. I'm so happy, that you love me. That is lovely, oh yeah, when you're near me. Tell me you will stay, make me smile. Living life, it's just a game, so they say. All the games we used to play fade away. We may now enjoy
It's so long ago. Oh, my darling. Oh, got to have you. Ooh, feel the magic when I hold you. Bright sweet tears of joy touch the sky. Now I need you more than ever. No more crying. We're together. Tell me you will stay. Make me smile. Noel, ladies and gentlemen, Noel, Santiago.
Smile from the band Chicago, entitled "Make Me Smile."
Okay, so let's call in ano no, of course, Lynn and JD. Kasi we would like to ask Lynn and JD, what is the story or what is the name, the meaning of the band name Ugoy Ugoy?
Hi, Charlie, and hi, Fards. Hi, JD.
Hi,
Hello,
Lynn. Hi,
hello.
JD.
So,
Guys, before we answer that, I just want to make note that I want to make sure that JD is also acknowledged as the major arrangers here in the band.
mm,
And,
mm,
and
mm,
singer,
mm.
and singer.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
JD, you want to answer that?
Hi, yeah, Ugoy-Ugoy literally is swing in English. It was prompted by suggestion nung manager namin
Mm,
dati na si Butch Dance na gawing mas Pinoy ang tunog ng pangalan ng banda namin.
mm, mm,
Be, kasi before we were the big band and then you're Bourbon Street Big Band. So medyo parang foreign sounding daw, baka raw hindi
mm,
makarelate yung magiging audience, etc. So naging ugoy-ugoy. Ugoy-ugoy, naisip namin kasi meron kasi dating isang kanta si Mike Velarde of Dahil Sa'yo fame
mm,
na Ugoy-Ugoy Blues. Noong panahon na swing era pa dito sa
mm,
Pilipinas.
mm,
Yung mga jazz, big band,
mm,
orchestra bands, gano'n. So, yun, na-settle namin na maging ugoy-ugoy. And it stuck na.
mm, mm.
Okay.
Okay, okay. Uh, sige. My question is for JD and Bond. Ay, by the way, before pala, no, I would like to say na yung rendition nyo ng Make Me Smile by Chicago ay napakagaling.
Thank
Especially
you.
itong kantang to ay ito yung medyo mas I mean I'd prefer this Chicago na nandito pa si Terry Kath, yung kanilang legendary guitar player na may dirty Telecaster. Ayan. Ayan, sige. could we bring in JD and the band?
Yeah. Si Bond is
Si
behind,
band na lang.
beside Lynn.
Si JD.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Okay. So, sorry. Magkasama
No
nga pala
worries.
sila.
Oo.
Okay, so my question is about how did your band started? Parang paano nag-start yung music career ninyo?
Uh, uh, First of all, we were all from UP, in
Mhm.
college of music. So para kami magbabarkada and then,
Diliman, Sir Band, itong
uh, yes,
Diliman. Mhm.
yes, College of Music, UP College of Music, naman. Tapos si Lynn was my girlfriend.
Yes.
So, and then,
Ngayon, hindi na girlfriend.
Oo, hindi na.
ngayon hindi na. Anyway, yung kwento kanina na si Wincard Tracy, yung unang manager namin, nakita, pinajam ko kasi si Lynn doon sa isang,
Si Panji kasi was singing for
I was
band.
playing for
Panji
Panji
Gonzalez.
Gonzalez, and then Jimam si Lynn, si Wingard is also the manager of Panji. So nakita ni Wingard si Lynn, sabi niya, magbuo ka nga na parang big band, pero
Small lang.
syempre walang budget, so yung maliit lang na big band, yung big band. So sabi ko kay JD, ngayon tayo ng banda para gamitin natin parang laboratory. Para arrange tayo ng mga kanta, ganyan. It's also for us then to learn, arranging. So, yun, doon nagsimula basically. And then, yung mga ibang barkada namin, yung trumpet players, yung trombone players, lahat yun, pati yung rhythm section, puro barkada. In fact, magkukumpare kami, inaanak namin yung anak ni Galon, inaanak namin. So it's really parang one big family. And then, so actually yung aming mga gigs mostly parang party. We just wanna go out and have a drink. In our contracts, meron kaming parang hidden clause na kailangan may 2 case ng bira. Gano'n. Kahit mababa yung budget, basta meron kaming iniinom. Nagagalit nga yung managers namin dati kasi sinasabi, ba't kayo pupayag ng gano'n? Hindi kayo masyado kumikita tapos ilang uminom. Gano'n. So it started out as fun, and then of course later on we realized it's also a business, hanap buhay din as a musician.
Yes.
We have to
Question. Curious lang ako kasi most of the people even from before kasi most of the people pag inisip nila magsa-start ako ng banda, ito yung banda 4-piece or 5-piece gitarista but doon sa kwento mo kanina, you went straight away from to parang big band setup. Paano pumasok yun? Was it the accessibility dahil may makakilala kayong horn section, or yun ba yung idea kung bakit ganun you went straight to big?
Kasi before also we were all members of the UP Jazz Ensemble, which was a big band.
Okay.
College of Music. So yun yung listening namin, yun yung training namin, yun yung kind of music. So
yeah.
wala sa ganun. And then we went into funk and soul and a little bit of rock and pop. Yun, expand na expand.
You also mentioned about na kapag magja-jamming kayo, dapat may inuman . Ganun ba talaga pag big band? Kasi whenever I see big bands, like for example, I'm not sure if you're familiar with Radioactive Sago Project. Although they are not parang similar dun sa medyo ibang sila genre, pero pag magkakasama sila, para silang riot lang na nasa stage na So and I've watched videos of you guys. Pag nag-concert kayo, it seems like parang nagkukulitan lang kayo, and then yung mga audience halos parang kilala nyo, and the audience are also reacting. Some of them also knows yung mga jokes ninyo or
Private
personal
jokes.
jokes. So yeah, private jokes. So is it the same for all parang big bands, or kumbaga unique sa inyo to, parang ganon?
No, well, in UP,
It's like that.
parang ganon kasi puro kami estudyante, no? So, in fact, minsan Huwag na tayo mag-attend ng ano, ganyan.
Inuman.
Magtugtog na lang tayo, inuman. Galing na lang tayo. Actually, a life of a musician in UP, parang ang tendency mo is to just keep playing. You don't really worry about graduating and stuff like that, you know. Although kami ni JD, nag-graduate kami doon. Kasi parang, ako kasi, personally, buong family ko, they're all graduates of, you know, we have a lawyer, we have an accountant, etc. So ako parang na-pressure din. So ako, graduate na rin ako. Sige. So parang sige, graduate na lang. Graduate. Tapusin ko na lang to. Parang gano'n. Pero actually, normal musicians in UP, di talaga, I don't know kung talaga nagpaplano sila mag-graduate. Pero
Gusto nila.
gusto nila, pero minsan, they go out too early and perform to work. Ganyan. So, di na-graduate. So, parang gano'n din. Students in College of Music, especially if you're part of UP Jazz Ensemble, it's a party, and fun and playing. Sorry, dahil
So, yeah. So si JD, paano siya pumasok sa sa picture ng Ugoy-Ugoy? So JD?
Yeah, JD.
Go ahead, Bang.
No, you answer.
Me. Hindi, kasi magkakabarkada nga kami, sabi ni Ban. So, halos araw-araw, magkakasama kami sa UP. And then, yun, nung nagbigay ng idea nga si Wingard for band to make a big band, nagkwentuhan kami, and then, yun, nagsimula na doon. And, well, since pumasok ako sa UP, hanggang ngayon, magkakasama pa rin kami nila Band and ng Ugoy. So, parang barkada lang talaga na ang pagsisimula namin.
Nice. Charlie,
Okay.
you have any questions?
Well, actually, I like to call upon si Myong and George on the frame. So, hello Myong and hello George.
Hello.
Sorry.
Good afternoon.
My question is, we would like to know, of course, in every episode that we have for any band that we guested, we usually ask, ano yung mga influences nyo? I mean, in terms of, sino yung mga local bands na nag-influence sa music nyo or foreign bands? In this case, so Ugoy-Ugoy, who would those be? So, unahin muna natin siguro si Myong.
Okay, ako muna
Sige. Juju.
kasi papaliwanag ko lang yung umpisa talaga. Yung
Si G, ano muna? Si George.
Ju.
George muna. Okay.
Kasi nga galing kami sa UP Jazz. Karamihan ng mga tinutugtog namin noon, big band na mga Sammy Nestico and mga Count Basie, mga ganun. Kaya nung paggawa nung pabuo ni Wingard yung banda, yun ang una naming naisip na mga Count Basie na type na music na mga ganon. Kaya nung umpisa naming kaya nung ginawa yung album, yung live album na sino yun? Count Basie tsaka yung singer si Diane Sur. Eksakto kay Bok yung boses, pati mga kanta eksakto sa kanya. Kaya yun talaga yung unang-una naming ginawa. Tapos nung panahon pa na yun, nag-iensayo sa likuran ng College of Music, meron dance studio, likuran ng Mascom. Doon nag-iensayo yung Manila Jazz Band, Manila Studios Jazz Band. Yung best of the best na musicians sa Manila na mga recording musicians. Nag-iensayo sila ron ng big band. Ang gagaling ng mga musiko, talagang parang yun ang gusto namin maging pag nagkabigote na kami. Yun ang gusto namin maging yung mga ganun. Sige, game. Myong.
Okay. Kung si Myong naman, kung tatanungin ko, Myong, are there any specific jazz musician, artist na medyo in-emulate nyo during that time na nagsisimula pa lang yung band na Ugoy-Ugoy?
Charlie, actually ako yung pinaka-latest member ng Ugoy-Ugoy. I wasn't with these other gentlemen and lady here are mga founding members po yan. Kaya tama na sumagot si Tito na una. Kasi they were there from the formative stages when they were still students. Ako, last addition na ako. The original bass player, si Bicoy, shout out to Bicoy Bautista in Chicago. I hope he's watching. Was another fine bass player that held the group down. Talagang siya mas akma dito sa big band na nila kasi nag-UP Jazz din siya, student of UP Music. Ako, they picked me up off the street when Bicoy migrated. So, pretty much ako kung ano nung nakagisnan nila, ganun na rin yung hilig ko. Kaya kami nagkasundo, kaya nila ako kinuha. But pretty much what Juju said, plus, funk, whatever was good. Artist-wise, maraming international. Pero sa mga Pilipino, sa akin personally, bass players like Roger Herrera, late Roger Herrera, Colby de la Calzada, and a bunch of others that are too many to mention. Basta pag magaling, pinakikinggan natin.
I see. Pards.
Yan. My next question would be for Bond, JD, and Lynn. So, I would like to know kung sino yung mga brains or composers dito sa Ugoy-Ugoy.
Oh, brains. I don't know.
Sino yung nagko-compose? Sino yung gumagawa ng kanta? Nabanggit nyo kanina, no? Yung arrangement, when it comes to arrangement, JD does most of the arrangement, no? How about yung compositions, yung mga original music, or...
It's actually parts, to be clear, no? It's actually Bond and JD. So Bond, most of the time they would work in tandem, right? That's fair to say, right? And sometimes on their own, JD would make arrangements and Bond would make arrangements, but sometimes in tandem. But when you're talking about the actual pieces of the band, most of the time we hung out together. That's why when we, I know Byung may agree, I was asking him, who made the lyrics nga pala of this? And we're like pointing at each other. It was you. No, it was you. Because Bond reminded me, we would hang out together as a group. And then we would just all sign the same paper. So it's like a group effort. No? Yeah.
Party pa rin.
Party pa rin.
Ito ba, so yung paper goes around habang yung tagay umiikot din? Parang ganun ba yan? Or...
Ganon. Halos ganon.
So at the end of the your session, yung paper na yun ay puno na ng lyrics at mga talsik ng alcohol or
Sarang pulutan.
At may signature yun, tapos may date. Tapos alam mo, I was looking at those papers now, some of them are yellow from the age.
So ibig sabihin na itago nyo pa yung mga papel na to. Tama ba?
Meron. Ako nagtatago ako ng
Sila
ilan.
magaling magtago.
Ayos yan.
Well, speaking of the original composition ng banda, let us hear their second song, original composition of the band Ugoy-Ugoy, entitled Mga Kulay.
Mga kulay ng tao, maaaring magkaiba, iba't ibang itsura, kanya-kanyang ganda. Basta mong iyong paligid, itim puti manggit, halo-halo sama-sama, naglalaro sa iyong mga mata. At ang bawat isa mahalaga. Ang bawat isa ay may dalang sigla. Dito sa mundo natin, sari-saring alitan, di magkasundo, di magkatugma. Ang kulay ng tao, maaaring magkaiba. Halu-haluin na, sama-sama na. Lalalo sa ating mga mata. Gawin na natin sa kulay. Iba't iba pa ba ang kulay? Halu-haluin ang kulay. Naglalarong mga kulay. Sama-sama ang kulay.
It was the song Mga Kulay from our guest band for today, Ugoy-Ugoy. Let's call in Bond and Lynn.
Puro beach pictures.
Nakita ko na yung yung dalawang case na sinasabi mo. Nakita ko na.
Look at the JD, oh. DJ Salonga saying, iba ka talaga JD, which is true.
Ayan, so could you tell us something about the song? What's the story behind the song, Mga Kulay? It was written by Lynn Sherman.
No, him.
Tama ba?
No, I don't write the
Okay.
I made the lyrics. But Bond made the music. So Bond.
Okay.
I remember, Bond, you were listening heavily to, who was that pianist at the time?
Bruce Hornsby.
Bruce Hornsby. So he was
So
thinking
words sa'yo, Lynn, and then kay Bond yung music. Tama ba?
Yes. Yeah.
Mm.
To my recollection, the music came first, and then the words came later. Because he started with this really nice beginning like that. You know, like what
Actually, hindi ko na maalala kung ano yung ang dami ko pinapakita yung time na.
But I remember that he was.
What year was that ba?
The 90s, maybe mid 90s, maybe 94, because we recorded that like 96, 97. So maybe 90. Yeah.
Where was that recording?
I don't know.
So hindi ito yung papel na paikutin nyo tapos magsusulat lang lahat. Hindi ito yon.
Hindi ito
yung
yun.
kantang yan. Okay. So this song Mga Kulay is about what? Is it tungkol saan tong kantang to?
Well, I guess it's about the community of humankind being, you know, we're just one family, and there are different colors, different people, different colors, different kinds of beauty, but we're all one family, and it's kind of talks about what's happening now, right? We're all affected by something, and it's because we're all one family, you know.
Okay. Sige. Thank you. So what is your most memorable performance sa Ugoy-Ugoy band?
I know what I'm going to say. Yeah, for me, it was our performance, I think, in the UP Theater.
Yeah.
And this was in 1997. July, I think, because it was before the play. And I remember that we were worried, and this was hosted by the Zen, I hope I'm saying it correct, the Zen Institute of the Philippines. Guys, correct me if I'm saying it wrong. Um, um, and we didn't expect the theater to be filled, but it was filled, and we had a lot of friends there.
Kaya
And
nagtataka kami bakit ang daming tao.
yeah, yeah.
O, ba't ang daming nanonood?
Yeah. And that's where you see some of our recordings of, later on you'll see Pero. So that was taken from that show. And yeah, it was very memorable for us because we just didn't expect a great outcome like that.
Actually, yung when I heard the song, this is the first time I heard itong song na to, yung mga kulay, ano.
Yeah.
And nung narinig ko, sabi ko, ba't kaya, kasi before I was listening to underground bands also. Sabi ko, ba't kaya parang sabi ko, hindi napatugtog to ng madalas before. Kasi it would have been, I think, big kung may karon siya ng parang heavy rotations. Kasi sabi ko, there already bands din na tumutugtog ng iba't ibang genres, no? So I think this song is deserves to be heard more. So sayang, ngayon ko lang din ito narinig. So I'd like to hear siguro yung ibang members din ng mga kanilang memorable performance. Who do you think, sino tingin nyo medyo merong magandang experience or memorable performance? Is it JD or Ju?
Anybody, you can bring up anybody. I'm sure they'll all have their own opinion.
Yan,
Yay!
si Isla.
Let's
Yan,
probably hear Isla's
Yeah.
inputs kung ano yung natatandaan niyang most memorable performance ng band.
Pinakamagandang buhay po. Yung pong huling performance namin dun sa Itinis. Tsaka yung pinakaunang nga rin dun sa UP Theater. Tsaka yung mga US tour namin. Yan. Masaya po.
Yung US tour, ito yung nabanggit ni Charlie kanina where you toured with Apo. Tama ba? Apo Hiking?
Tama.
Okay.
Napakasaya nun.
What makes it yeah.
No,
What
let's probably
makes it,
hear with for yung inputs naman ni Myong at ni JD.
Okay. Ang memorable sa akin was yung Palmdale gig namin, California. Parang may inimbita kami doon ng isang kaibigan to play a night. And then nakakatuwa kasi nagsasayawan lahat ng audience, puno yung bar. Yun, tapos maraming musicians din nanonood doon na nagtatanong sa amin, how long do we rehearse? Nung malaman nila na once a week, twice a week kung kailangan ng gig, nagtataka sila bakit daw kami nakakatugtog ng gano'n kahit konti lang rehearsal. Yun, tsaka the fact na maraming Amerikano na hindi kami kakilala pero nag-enjoy dun sa set namin noon sa Palmdale. Yun, para sa akin, isa sa mga memorable gigs.
Okay. How about kay Myong?
Sa akin naman, ganun din yung last show namin kasi tagal na kami din kikita, nakapag-buo namin lahat yung mga miyembro kahit yung mga ibang bansa. Saka, there was an outpouring of help for myself that the members gave that really touched me from the bottom of my heart. So, very memorable sa akin yun. Of course, every gig with Ugoy is memorable kasi every night is an adventure. Parang meron kami parating sinusubukang kabalbalan musically. Alam nila, dude. Alam nila lahat yan. You can start asking them what it's about, but in general, ganun nangyayari. So every night is an adventure, every night's a party, and if you can't party with us, then you're not alive.
Okay. Pards, before I go to my next question, Ang dami na yatang nagko-comments in the section dyan. Baka it's probably worth note
Yeah.
seeing na ano.
That's around 60, 100 comments na to. Sige. Batiin natin yung ilan. We have Noel Mendez, Red Nelson, Susan Claire Agbayani, Luningning, Abales, San Jose. Ayan.
Yay!
Shout out. Ayan.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for watching us. Thank you for commenting. We love you. We can see it. And we want to answer each one, but it may take a while.
Okay. Si Noel nandito. Noel Mendez.
Shout out muna kayo.
Ray Abalye watching from Brisbane. Hello. Luningning, asawa ni George. Hello. Ella, DJ Salonga. Huy, sabi ni Noel. Huy, ka rin. Salamat.
Okay. So I think the final question before we end the segment goes to Lynn and Bond, no? Being one of the founders of the band, and we're talking about 11 band members within your group. Just like to know how do you manage to reel in the people and make them consistently be into the band, kasi before we had so many bands that we guessed before, even stories na may umaalis na band members, disgrunted, nagpapalit na mga band members, disband. But here, Ugoy-Ugoy having 11 band members, what can you how do you manage, Lynn and Bond, keeping the band together?
I guess everyone just wanted to see each other as often as possible kasi nga barkada, no? In fact, sometimes we just meet and rehearse kunyari, pero actually ang gusto namin gawin, inuman. And our managers, Butch and Beta, okay, enjoy din sila na doon kami sa rehearsal. Sa bahay kasi nila natin yung rehearsal studio. So, may libre kami merienda, meron kami inuman, tapos may basketball pa, may iba-iba activities. So, parang mga bata actually. Gusto namin makita-kita actually.
Is it safe to say na parang nauna yung friendship before the band?
Yes, yes. Definitely, yes. Nauna talaga yung friendship before
we were friends long before the band.
Yeah. Tsaka kasama to yung mga struggling. Gusto namin yun, yung nag-struggle kami. Pero para pag-usapan namin, mag-inuman, yeah. May naisip pa ako kanina, nakalimutan ko.
No, but that encapsulated. Yeah. What do you guys think?
Well, it wasn't, bottom line is, it wasn't that hard to manage. Yeah. Mahirap sa mga manager namin kasi magulo kami eh. In fact, pag nagkwentuhan kami, ang lalakas ng boss namin, they usually, people from the second floor, from their offices, titignan nila kung may nangyayari. Ano nangyayari sa baba, di ba? Gulo-gulo ang tao sa baba. Ganun. Basta magulo lang kami.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for your guys, we have to end this segment, so we will pause for a short break. Stay tuned here on Napalm, your new all Pinoy alternative music source.
All Pinoy alternative music dito lang yan sa V81 Radio Manila.
Jungle. introduce myself. I'm a man of wealth and taste. I'm a king of rock, there is none higher. Sucker MCs should call me sire. To find my kingdom, you must choose fire. I won't stop rocking till I retire. Now we rock the party and come correct. All sets are on time and rock connect.
Dito lang yan sa V81 Radio, Manila.
Welcome back. You're still here on Napalm, your new all Pinoy alternative music program with our guest artist of the week, Ugoy-Ugoy. So before we bring them back, let's play their third song, original song, entitled Puera Usog.
And this one's an
So obviously whenever nalito na parts.
Yeah, that was the song Puera Usog from our guest band for today, Ugoy Ugoy. It's called in Band and Boogie.
Hi, go ahead. You can explain it quickly.
Yeah.
Boogie's not here.
Uh,
Boogie's not here.
yeah. Band, could you tell us paano nabuo itong kantang Puera Usog?
Well, yung melody kasi na intention ko talaga, it's like a children's song. Parang children's song. And the title actually came from Mike Hanopol. Nagkakwentuhan kami, tapos narinig niya yun. Tapos sabi niya, ano ba title no? Sabi ko, wala kang title eh. Ano ba yan? Sabi ko, parang children's song yan eh. So sabi niya, Puera Usog ang title, sabi niya. So yun, si Mike Hanopol ang nagpangalan ng title ng song. Yun ang istorya. So as far as I know.
Simple as that.
Puera Usog kasi pag sa bata, sa provinces, para hindi, pagka umiyak yung bata, ganyan, sasabihan mo Puera Usog. Okay, okay. Mike Hanopol, The legendary Mike Hanopol.
Yeah, so...
Okay.
Ayos.
Let us call everyone on the screen.
Maybe Picong can come up, Michael Guevara.
Kasi I would be interested to ask this question, no? We always ask this in every episode. Umpisa muna natin kay Lynn and Bond. So if I were to ask you, what is the best song in your opinion that the band has ever produced? What would that song be?
Oh, well, I don't know. I think the one that you're going to hear last. Are you talking about originals or covers?
Original.
For me, I think I like "Do What You Want."
Okay.
Because the lyrics talk about it's about us. We do what we want. It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
Okay. How about you, Bond?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Tsaka mas collaborative yun eh.
Everybody was there.
Everybody was there when we were making it. No?
Yeah, everybody was there in the room.
In the room, yeah.
Mm-hmm. How about for JD?
Parehas din eh. Do What You Want. Ito yung isa sa mga pasa-pasa yung ano, papel at saka yung tagay.
Tagay, sarsa ng pulutan,
Kaya,
lahat.
Ayan, do what you want.
Do what you want. How about you, Myong?
Same, do what you want and pero usog.
Okay. Do what you want. Last but not least, I think nandyan si George.
Ju.
Ako mga kulay ang gusto ko kasi wala
Mga
lang.
kulay.
Okay. Kasi mahilig ako sa yung parang may mood yung yung music,
yung kagaya ng background mo ngayon, yung medyo psychedelic.
Parang ganun.
Okay.
Personally ako rin yun din gusto ko yung mga kulay Although hindi ko pa naririnig yung do what you want. Yeah.
Well, we hear it later, I guess, when after this one more question that you would be racing parts.
Andito ba si Picong and si George?
Sorry guys, si
JD
Picong has an appointment at 2:30, so
okay.
maybe we can ask
si Ju. Yeah. Anyway, my question would be about missed opportunities. Do you guys have parang missed opportunities na iniisip nyo, sana dati pala ginanap natin tong opportunity na to, or sana nag-start pala kami before pa, or sana meron ba kayong mga ganong situation ngayon na iniisip?
Ako ba?
Ikaw.
Let's start with siguro si JD muna, si JD.
Well, hindi naman regret, kundi pangyayari lang na hindi talaga may iwasan. Nung nasa Palmdale nga kami, na nabanggit ko kanina na gig, may isang host ng isang very popular morning show sa KTLA. Na nakapanood sa amin. And then ini-invite niya kami to guest in that very popular KTLA show na yan. Myong might know what that show was or is. Tapos and then he's willing to bump off yung matagal nang nakaschedule na tutugtog dapat doon. Kaya lang yung visa namin sa States mapapasuna before that show. So hindi namin nagawa yon. And then we bumalik kami, came back to the States again. We're looking for that well, I guess that's a missed opportunity. But walang may kasalanan.
Yeah.
Kaya wala ring regret na nangyari. Mga what if lang. What if natuloy yun? Ano kaya ang nangyari sa amin? Meron kaya sikat kaya kami sa Amerika ganun.
Opportunity. It might have opened other doors na gigs sa US or yan. Okay. How about si George?
Regrets ba?
Missed opportunities or meron ba kayong
yun lang. Sa tungkol sa mga kung halimbawa kung nag-disband kami, wala akong natapos yung Ugoy-Ugoy. Wala akong regret sa mga ganong klaseng Kasi mga pangyayari ay pangyayari. Wala akong sa ganon. Ang may regret ako sa hindi natapos yung album sana. Sana natapos yung buong album. Sana nakagawa pa kami ng marami, mga kanta. Ayun lang. Kasi pag pinapakinggan ko ngayon yung mga kulay nga, gustong-gusto ko talaga yung yung nagawa namin na yun. Parang ganun pala yung namin noon. Ayun lang. Sana natapos namin yung buong album na i-release. Parang yun lang.
Thank you. Well, I think kasi right now whenever gusto niyo mag-record kasi right now maraming lumalabas na applications or equipment wherein you could record kahit simultaneous baka pwede niyo pang gawin.
Yun na
kasi,
nga.
I mean,
late na nung araw kasi mahirap gumawa ng album
Tama.
Hindi kami makabayad ng studio. Ginagawa lang namin sa yung rehearsal studio. Yun. Ngayon, madali nang gumawa ng album.
Baka it's not too late, no? Ayan. Sige. Charlie, you have any questions for the band? Or
actually, wala na. I would like to play the most popular song among the band members, according to them. The song of the title of the song is "Do What You Want," and this would be the fourth song of the band. Let's play it.
Alaman, alin ang susundin, walang mangyayari. Sa sunod-sunod na. Kaya, do what you want, huwag kang magpapadala. Do what you want, sa sinasabi ng iba. Do what you want, huwag lang dahil ito'y uuso. Do what you want, hanapin lang ang nasa puso. Bakit pipilitin? Hindi naman sa akin. Sino ba sila? Dahil sa kong pagtitikan. So nga ngayon, magogoy din yun. Tama ka na. Sa'yo na ang desisyon. Walang mangyayari. Sa sunod-sunod lang. Kaya, do what you want. Huwag kang magpapadala. Do what you want. Sa sinasabi ng iba. Do what you want. Huwag ang dahil ito'y uso. Do what you want. Hanapin lang ang nasa puso. Kala mo, mapilit sa iba. Gusto mo, kalangin ka diba? Landas na niyatin ay di pa iba. Di ba tayo magkita sa mata? Pangit man sa'yo, sa akin maganda. Okay lang. Bakit pipilitin? Hindi naman sa atin. Sino ba sila? Dahil sa kong pagdidikan. So nga ngayon, magugoy din yun. Lahat na sa'yo na ang decision. Walang mangyayari. Sa sunod-sunuran lang. Kaya, do what you want. Huwag kang magpapadala. Do what you want. Sa sinasabi ng iba. Do what you want. Huwag lang dahil ito'y puso. Do what you want. Hanapin lang ang nasa puso. Hanapin mo ang nasa puso. Hanapin mo. 'Cause you know, doesn't matter what they say. Doesn't matter what they say. Doesn't matter what they say. Yeah.
Do what you want from our guest band for today, Ugoy-Ugoy. Let's call in Myong. Ayan. Ayan. Myong, could you tell us something about the song Do What You Want? Tungkol saan itong kantang to?
Pretty much ano yan, embodied yung diwa ng banda na put it to simplify parang artistic freedom. Hindi kami padidikta sa kung ano man ang current na segment, kung ano man ang ginagawa ng karamihan. Kundi tuloy-tuloy na kami ginagawa lang namin yung kung ano yung vision ng banda, kung ano yung hilig ng banda. So, basically, yun yung gist ng banda. Tapos bukod sa lahat kami umambag sa lyrics, umambag sa playing, ganyan. So, andun lahat ng mga contribution.
May pagka ano ba to, Myong, rebellious yung ano ng kanta, yung meaning parang hindi naman.
Hindi naman. Parang ano lang kami, for lack of a better term, parang supladong artist lang na hindi kami padadala sa commercialism. To oversimplify. Parang hindi kami padadala sa commercialism, although pumutugtog kami sa mga commercial settings as a group and as individuals. As Ugoy-Ugoy in that particular setting, hindi namin i-compromise yung espiritu na...
Is that the same reason? Kasi you mentioned that you existed around the early 2000s or late 90s, no? Or within the 90s, no? Kasi most of the bands na lumalabas ng era na yon, ito yung mga alternative, ito yung mga medyo rock na konti, and then you stick to the big band sound. Is that the same mindset na do what you want? Kumbaga, hindi kami magiging susunod diyan sa kung ano yung uso ngayon or whatever. We stick to our song. This is what we want, this is what we enjoy, this is what we love. Tama ba? Ito ba yung isa?
Tama yung parts. Tsaka talagang ginawa nila band at nila JD bilang arreglista tsaka utak ng grupo. Talagang minaximize nila yung instrumentation. Alam niya yung kakayahan ng isa't isa at sinulit nila yung kakayahan ng isa't isa. Hindi nila binasi yung kanilang ideya sa trends o kung ano makabago. Hindi. Lang nila yung vision nila, ito si Pico, magaling na ganito yan, si George, magaling na ganito. So, hina-highlight nila yan. So, regardless of trend. Wala pong kinalaman.
Yeah, thank you, Mel. Charlie?
Okay. Well, actually, let me call in Lynn, and JD for my next question. But before that, I'd like to make a special shout out to one of our very few fans. Kokonti lang po ang fans namin, mga ilan lang ang sa daliri. Pero one of them is watching, Miss April Laurice Lay Oralio Bermudez. Happy Sunday, Lay, and April. Okay. Anyway, so my question is for Lynn and JD. So obviously next year, 2022, would be the 30th anniversary of Ugoy-Ugoy Band. So ano ba ang plano nyo? Lynn.
Kami, nandito lang kami, naghihintay. Yung mga taga-abroad. Kailangan umuwi. We're talking about it in the chat, actually, Charlie and Part. So, of course, we look forward to hanging out with everybody again, and we leave it up to our friends who are abroad to come over because they're the ones who are going to have to spend.
Okay. How about you? Naman si JD?
Well, same, nag-iintay din, but kung may pagkakataon, why not? Tutugtog ulit kami. Masaya eh. Actually, nung nag-25th reunion kami, pinakamasaya yung first rehearsal kasi pagkatapos ng rehearsal, nag-party kami, nag-inuman kami. Yun yung para sa akin yung totoong reunion namin.
Game daw, sabi ni Joanne. Uy, game.
Okay.
Curious ako kasi
standby lang sila.
Curious ako kasi every time na nababanggit yung practice, hindi nawawala yung word na inuman eh. So, whenever you guys practice, ilang percent doon yung inuman at ilang percent yun yung practice? 50-50 ba siya?
Parang nagmamadali mo tapos yung rehearsal para makain.
Parang 10% rehearsal, 90% inuman.
Okay. Anyway, let me call up everybody from the band kasi would be our final question. and it goes always to everybody, of all of the members. There are viewers right now and audiences, uh, young artists or artists that are willing to, thinking of going to their own music career or forming a band. So let me ask first Lynn and Bond what they can give as an advice to these young wannabe artists that would like to pursue a music career. So si Lynn muna and si Bond.
Well, um, I,
Wow.
I don't know what to say. Maybe
Kunyari, Venetian blinds.
oh nga eh. Can you hear us?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
Yes,
can.
yes.
I guess stick with it.
Enjoy.
Enjoy yourselves. I know. Find people who you want to work with. I think that's the best advice because you can only hang around with people you want to. It's like being in a band is like having a constant conversation. So you should have people who listen to you and who respect you and who enjoy with you.
Don't think of the rewards or don't think of achievements right away. Just have fun. Uh, uh, experience the joy of hanging out and making music.
Okay. Sige. So, how about you, Isla?
Para po sa mga gusto maging career ng music, yung mga kailangan po may goal. At saka kailangan laging healthy. Yun. Basta enjoy. Enjoy lang po.
Okay. Thank you very much, Isla. Let's call on sino? Si Myong?
Myong.
Sa akin, ang ganun din, has to be fun. Pag hindi na kayo nag-enjoy, you might need to seek another situation. And we had so much fun with each other na kahit na hanggang 35th, 40th, tutugtugan ko sila.
Okay. Thank you, Myong. How about you, JD?
Same thing. Fun talaga, pero wag nating aalisin sa isipan natin yung maging seryoso din sa music. Kasi yun yung, doon lalabas yung fun pag maganda yung tugtugan eh. So, practice and rehearsal, seryoso na may halo-halo eh. But then again, kailangan maganda rin magaling yung craft, yung craftsmanship, hindi mawawala dapat. Hindi lang yung basta tugtog lang, kailangan seryoso din doon sa parte ng aspekto ng music na yun. Then, yun lang.
Okay. And last but not least, si George.
Parang kapareho nung kay JD. Ano talaga, yung craft, kailangang, ayun sa mga nag-uumpisa, yung craft kailangan seryoso. Yung kahit kaming ugoy nun, para sinasabi nila na para sa inuman ng ano. Hindi, seryoso din kaming 50% nun, seryoso na kami mag-practice. Practice talaga.
Okay. And actually, nag-chat na lang kay si Joanne Abarico in behalf of Boogie. Ang sabi ni Boogie is respect and serious practice daw. Okay.
Totoo.
So, guys, thank you very much. We will pause for a short break. Stay tuned here on Napalm, your new all Pinoy alternative music program.
Magbabalik ang New All Pinoy Alternative Music. Ito lang yan sa V81 Radio, Manila. Let's dive deep into an all-boys conversation with Voice of the Boys, taking up full sessions about movies, anime, martial arts, and more. Voice of the Boys features pop culture, discussions on male topics, and issues with a hint of female perspective. Hosted by your resident voice artist, the Rick Matthews, and Voice the Slayer, Josh Watervales. So grab a popcorn and enjoy the Voice of the Boys. Only here on V81 Radio, Manila.
days. I'm a king of rock, there is none higher. Sucker MCs should call me sire. To hold my kingdom, you must choose fire. I won't stop rocking till I retire. Now we rock the party and come correct. All people on time and rock connect. Please allow me to introduce myself. I'm a man of wealth and taste. I'm a king of rock, there is none higher. Sucker MCs should call me sire.
Balikan na natin ang new All Pinoy Alternative Music. Dito lang yan sa V81 Radio, Manila.
Welcome back. You're still here at Napalm, your new All Pinoy alternative music program with our guest artist of the week, Ugoy-Ugoy. So before we end this program, we'll go for our announcement on board. Okay, so we would like to mention that all artists, we're inviting all artists and musicians out there to send us your profile or give us your song composition so we can feature them in our program. The file format would be in MP3, as you can see in the board. And please title your songs according to artist first and the song title. Email it to us at manila@v81radio.com. And our programs are available via Facebook Live and YouTube Live. If you're based in the US, you can also just use your Amazon Alexa and just say V81 Radio. You can also hear some of our songs featured in our V81 radio programs via Spotify and TuneIn. We have several programs that are now being distributed by a podcast through Apple Podcasts and Google Podcasts. Check out V81 Radio website for all the informations of our programs, details, anchors, and schedules. And of course, if you want 24/7 Pinoy music, including Napalm music, please download V81 Radio mobile app through Google Play and Apple App Store. And okay, next slide. We would like to thank Inolution, our long, supportive company that has been providing audio and video solutions for us. Check out their telephone numbers here, cell phones, and email. And please go to their website, www.inolutioncorp.com.
And we would like to thank also Co-Disruptors INC for software and hardware IT solutions. You may call them through this number 0998-582-7731, and you may visit them through this website www.codisruptors.com. We'd also like to thank Sprita Recording Studio for world-class recording studio, meaning dito nag-record si David Pomeranz and John Legend ng isang kanta or whatever, Jay Durias. Ito yung recording studio kung saan nag-record sila ng isang album or isang kanta. So you may call them through this number 02-866-17941. Located sila sa Unit 606 Globe Telecom Plaza, Pioneer Highlands Condominium sa Mandaluyong. Yan. We also have we'd like to thank Crew Meals. Charlie, is this sa atin or sa ano to, sa guest natin?
I think it's some of our guests.
Yeah, baka pwede
Yeah,
na,
well, anyway, it's
matulungan. Yeah. Crew, yeah.
and I think there would be one announcement going to be made by Lynn. So let's probably ask Lynn to come back.
Hi, everybody. Thank you. Charlie and Pards, thank you very much for giving us the opportunity to say this. I think this whole interview, we would be remiss if we didn't make mention. I'm speaking in behalf of the whole band. As you know, Butch and Beta Dance were our managers. And Butch, on April 8th, after lingering illness, passed away. But he was also Bond and our ninong to our wedding. But let me just say some very short words because we want to dedicate this whole our interview to him. Butch was really a good friend. He was our manager who could be quite demanding, but really he was like part of the gang. After rehearsals, the boys would be seen playing basketball with him, and more often than not, there would be a little party of sorts after the whole day. Um, Butch loved music and loved our kind of music too. I don't think we could have ever been managed by any other manager apart from Butch and Beta Dance. Butch was always excited to hear our songs when we'd rehearse, and he also took great pleasure in making our sets and helping us decide what we should play next. Uh, his music was our music was his passion. We felt we will also, really miss his naughty jokes, his sarcasm, his sound checks, and his way of getting under our skin sometimes. He was really a great teaser, Butch really loved making fun of each of us. So we just want to thank Butch Dance for coming into our lives. We want to thank Butch and Beta and take this time to really thank Butch for coming into our lives and for loving us just the way we were. We will really miss Butch and we love him dearly. And of course, we know we'll see him again, but maybe not too soon. So thank you, Butch, for everything. That's in behalf of the whole Ugoy-Ugoy. We love you, Butch, and we love you, Beta.
Okay, so let us call the entire band as we say goodbye to all of our viewers, fans, relatives, loved ones, followers. What is our message for them? Let's probably start off with the man on the bottom of our screen, si JD.
Well, first of all, thank you, Napalm, for giving us this opportunity. And sa mga nanood, maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat. Thank you, thank you.
Okay.
Stay safe.
Okay. Thanks, JD. How about you, Isla?
Maraming salamat po, Napalm, Sir Charlie, Sir Fards, sa buong Ugoy-Ugoy. Stay healthy po at saka safe. Thank you.
Okay. Let's call on George. Thank you, Isla.
Maraming salamat, Napalm, sa pag-guest sa amin. And yeah, stay safe.
Okay. Thank you, Myong.
Salamat din sa Napalm, Charlie, Parts. Salamat sa mga nakinood. Salamat sa Ugoy-Ugoy, and we'll see you on the 30th.
Okay. Sure thing. Thank you. How about you, Lynn and Bond?
Well,
Thank you, Napalm. Thank you,
Napalm.
Charlie, Parts.
Thank you, Charlie and Pards, and to our dear listeners. Just in case you want to hear me sing on my own, I'm on an app called Sessions Live. Yeah, you can check me out there. But thank you for this opportunity, and we love you all the lovely listeners who are so excited to just hang out with us. Thank you, Napalm.
Okay. Thank you, Lynn and Bond. How about you, Pards?
Ayan, sige. First of all, I'd like to thank Ugoy-Ugoy for sharing their time at may marami din ako natutunan, and I think ito yung isa sa mga banda wherein yung priority nila is hangout muna or fun muna, secondary yung band eh. Parang yun yung naparating nila sa akin, which is I think ito yung secret nila kung bakit 11 members but they're still parang in touch, not playing right now, no, pero hindi katulad ng ibang banda, 3 members, 4 members pero medyo basag or hindi in good terms, no. So I think isa sa mga tutunan ko is friendship first for music, mas matagal or mas magandang foundation, parang ganun yung vibe na nakuha ko sa banda eh. And then of course I would also like to thank you mga nakinig sa atin, April, we have Red Nelson, you have Reynaldo de la Vega, Romel Lorenzo, and everyone na nag-participate. Ayun, maraming salamat to my family, to yan, my son. Maraming salamat, Ugoy-Ugoy Band, for your time and sharing your music.
Okay. Actually, for me, I'd like to thank, of course, Lynn for sharing and bringing in Ugoy Ugoy Band to our program. Thank you very much. And it was most fun. Just like Pard said, you guys were probably one of the most fun guests that we have in terms of your collaboration of close to 30 years together and feeling so strong. It's only just that you guys are, located all across the world, but otherwise, you make good music, and it was a blast having you guys here in the program. So I am definitely looking at your 30th anniversary next year. So, should you guys have any plans of doing a performance or coming here locally, just give us a buzz. We are into digital programming. So, who knows, di ba? You might be playing out there in a venue while we are broadcasting everywhere in digital that performance as well.
Wow,
So, yeah.
that's exciting.
Oh, so just give us a buzz. No, no problem. Napalm would be there to support you.
Thank
Okay.
you, Charlie.
Thank you, guys. So before we all wave goodbye, we would like to remind the audiences, for watching. Thank you very much, and always remember, Napalm is your Pinoy alternative music program, and we will be playing before we end this program the fifth and final song of the band, which is a cover song entitled "Till I Met You," arranged by, of course, your very own Bond Samson. Thank you very much, guys.
Thank
Have a
Bye.
Thank you
good
you.
po.
afternoon.
Bye, guys. Stay
Thank you,
safe.
thank you,
Thank
bye-bye.
you.
Thank you, Napalm.
Horty.
Thank you.
I never dreamed, cause I always thought that dreaming was for kids, just a childish thing. And I could swear love is just a game that children play, and no more than a game. Till I met you, I never knew what love was. Till I met you, this feeling seems to grow more every day. I love you more each day. I believe you. I believe in every word when you say I love you all the way. And I could swear love is not a game that children play. So tell me that you'll stay till I met you. No, I never knew what love was till I met you. This feeling seems to grow more every day. I love you more each day, more each day, more each day. You and I should be together. Can't you see? Can't you see? Till I met you. No, I never knew what love was till I met you. This feeling seems to grow more every day. I love you more each day. Till I met you. Till I met you.
always bringing you a different kind of music all the time. Here at Napalm, your new all-Pinoy alternative music source. Every Sunday at 1 p.m. Philippine time. Only here on V81 Radio, Manila, where alternative lives. Tunog Pinoy, Tatak Pinoy, your all hits, all Pinoy digital radio station in South Manila. This is V81 Radio.
Ito ang paborito ng bawat Pilipino. Basta all hits, all Pinoy, panalo. Merong kwentong iyakan at tawanan. Kahit nasaan ka man, ito'y mapapakinggan. Ito ang radio mo, ito ang radio ko. V81 Radio, V81 Radio. Dahil mahal namin kayo. V81 Radio, V81 Radio. Para sa inyo ito, V81 Radio.